Hey, welcome back to another episode of Then We Eat. On this week's video, we're hitting summertime, always a good sign. So this week, we'll be making some chicken burnt ends. Okay, I think the very first thing we're gonna do is we'll mix up the spice rub so that it's ready to go once the chicken's ready. So let's get at that, and then we'll come back, we'll cut up the chicken. First thing we need is 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. To that, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika. Of course, we smoke our own. You can, we do have another short on it, so we'll stick it in the description so you can have a look at it too. And a tablespoon of kosher salt. I'm not gonna use quite a tablespoon. I find most of this gets pretty salty. And about a tablespoon or so of black pepper. Tablespoon of chili powder, and teaspoon of cayenne pepper, teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of onion powder, and about a half a teaspoon of dry mustard. This will give you a bit of a kick in those burn ends. Okay, so that's it. So we're just gonna give that a stir. So there you go. I bought some chicken thighs, bone in, still had the skin on. What I'll do now is I'll just show you how quickly to get the skin off and take the bone out. It's way cheaper to do it yourself than it is to buy it in the store. Suit yourself if you want to buy it at the store. It's also super easy, so let me show you how to do that, and then we'll come back, get the chicken cut up. So what we're gonna do, we'll take this one. I've already done a bunch of others already. So you wanna look, and in here you're gonna find a bone. You can just see the end of it there. There's another end of it down here. You're just gonna take your knife and run it along that bone, and then do the same thing on the other side. Just stick as close to that bone as you can. And then just run your knife along the back of that bone. And there you go, bone's out. This has got a little bit of extra bone on this end. I'm just gonna cut that off. And in our case, we need to take the skin off. Easy peasy. Get your finger underneath, pull it back, pull up, and then just give it a quick cut on the one end. And if you want, you can get rid of a little of the fat on the other end. Oh, a little piece here we may as well get rid of too. And there you have it. Deboned, easy peasy, only took us a second, and way cheaper than having them done at the store. Now the other thing is, don't throw out all these little bones, throw them in a bag, put them in the freezer. Next time you're making chicken stock, throw them in the pot as well. Lots of flavor still left in these bones. Okay, now that we've got these deboned and skinned, let's cut them up. We're gonna do about 1.5 inch pieces or so. Don't want them too small. These were kind of small thighs, so I'm just gonna cut them probably in 4s in this case. If you want them a little bigger, if you got a bigger thigh, then you just cut them up a little smaller. You want a piece about that big. I should mention I have about 2 pounds of chicken thighs. It was about 2.5 pounds with the bone and skin, so I'm guessing at about 2 pounds here. It might be a little less, but you're aiming for about 2 pounds. I would recommend using the chicken thighs over chicken breasts because they'll stay a lot more moist. All right, so we're just about there. I took a little bit more of the fat off. You don't really need it anyway, so. I'm gonna use the mustard as a little binder to make sure that our spice rub gets stuck to the chicken. So I'm gonna add about a tablespoon or so. Make sure you shake it up well. I'm using, I don't know, if you've seen any of our videos, we use a lot of this bold and spicy mustard. You don't have to use the bold and spicy. It's a really, really good mustard, but you could use just regular yellow mustard or Dijon mustard if you want. This one kind of falls somewhere in the middle. So anyway, you want enough in there just to coat the chicken, about a tablespoon. Give that a bit of a toss around. All right, so just make sure that you get the mustard on all of it. You're not really gonna taste the mustard that much. It's just a good way to get it to get the spice rub to bind. The other thing is the mustard you're going to get a kick from the mustard out of the rub itself. You're not really going to get a lot from this. You will get a little bit. Okay, then we're going to take the spice rub. Give it a little toss. Oh, maybe not. Didn't toss, it was stuck. So we'll just give it a toss this way. Don't overwork it, just get everything kind of covered up. Switch hands here, now that I've got one messed up. And you want to give it a pretty good dose. Don't chintz out on the rub. It's going to kind of help give that burnt end kind of feel. As I say, you want a pretty good dose on this, so I think we're just going to add the rest here. Not that much here. There we go. Give that another toss. All right, there we go. I'm gonna let that sit for half an hour to an hour, something like that. That'll give us enough time. We'll get our smoker going, and then we'll come back. We'll get them on the smoker. They're gonna be about an hour to an hour and a half. You want around 165. You'll know when they're done. They'll have a nice bark on the outside, or at least they should be a little darker. But if you squeeze them, they should still be a little bit juicy. Once we hit that stage, then we'll pull them off and we'll move on to the next step. So I'd say half an hour to an hour on the rub, and then probably an hour to an hour and a half in the barbecue, and then we'll be back. Alrighty, so chicken's off the barbecue. We were about an hour and 10 minutes. So you can see it's cooked. It's still got a little bit of give to it, so it's not dried out. A little bit of burned around the edges. Nice crust on some of them, so that's about what you're looking for. The one thing you don't want to do is don't overcook it, or you're just gonna end up with dried, chewy bits of leather. So anyway, next up, we gotta make a sauce for these. I'm gonna start with about a half a cup of barbecue sauce. You can just use your favorite. Okay, to that we're gonna add a teaspoon of garlic powder. And as you'll recall, when we were making the rub, we added a little bit of hot mustard powder to that. That'll give you kind of a kick in the back of your throat. We also added a little cayenne pepper. Nothing extreme, just a little bit of each to just move things along. So just to keep up with that, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of sriracha to our barbecue sauce. And finally, we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of honey. Now I may not have enough here. We're just gonna see what we can get. We're getting a little low. And it's not really a great time of year to find honey. All right, I think what I'm gonna do, the honey's a little thick, so I think what I'm gonna do is just gonna pop in the microwave for a minute, see if I can get the honey to melt a bit. So just give me 2 seconds. Okay, so I just popped that into the microwave for about 30 seconds or so. It'll just make the honey a little easier to get mixed in. Okay, once we got her all mixed up, bring back our chicken. And we'll just give her a little pour on there. Toss them in the sauce. All right, now we're gonna take them back out to the barbecue. I'm gonna put them in a pan. I've put some tin foil in the bottom of the pan. The other thing to do is just buy one of those little roasting, the aluminum roasting pans, because this is gonna get really sticky and messy to clean up. So I didn't have one, so I just put some aluminum foil in the bottom of this one. Spread them out as best you can. And I'm just gonna cover them up with another piece of aluminum foil. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back in the barbecue. Now, as I think you'll recall, we had the barbecue at 275 to smoke the chicken pieces. Now, we want this barbecue sauce to kind of caramelize a bit, so we're gonna crank the heat on it a bit. put it up about 350 or so. We'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna put those on for about a half an hour or so. And then we're gonna take the aluminum foil off, cook them for about another 15 minutes, get them nice and chewy. So let's get this back to the barbecue and we'll see you in about half an hour. Alrighty, so there they are, off the barbecue. So let's get them plated up, give them a try, see how they taste. So just give me a sec, we'll get them plated up. I gotta say that the last 15 minutes or so on the barbecue, I would have preferred it to be a little bit hotter, but unfortunately we're just about out of charcoal, so I just let it go at that. Would have got a little bit more caramelization if it had been a little bit hotter. But overall, they look pretty good and they smell amazing. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so there you go, chicken burned ends. I have to admit, I have never made these before. It's been quite an experience, one that I would actually try again. These ones are very spicy, so we've got several layers of heat. We've got dry mustard, we've got cayenne, then we've got the sriracha in the barbecue sauce. You can cut back on a lot of that. You don't need really any of it if you prefer to have like a sweeter version. I just thought I'd try this. It was kind of a mix of different recipes that I found. I modified some stuff to kind of suit my own taste. So anyway, as normal, we'll put the ingredients in the description below so that you at least get an idea of what we've done here. And at this point, let's give them a try, see how they are. Actually, they're not as spicy as I thought they were going to be. It's kind of an interesting heat. It kind of catches you in the back of your throat a little bit, then it kind of creeps up to the front of your mouth. Not crazy hot, but definitely some heat here. Very, very tasty. As I said, I would have hoped the barbecue would have been a little hotter for the last 15 minutes. They would have got a little more caramelized, but the truth of the matter is they're darn close to that anyway. Very tasty. So I think that'll about do it for this video. It's been a blast making them for sure. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell to be notified every time we upload a new video. We generally upload a new video on Fridays and we upload a short on Wednesdays. So listen, you could do us a really big favor. Share this with all your buddies and make sure you comment down below. Let us know if you've tried these before, what you would change. If you haven't tried them before, are you going to give these a shot? Or just say hi. We're always happy to get a comment and we try to respond to every single one of them. Hey, and don't forget, first we cook, then we eat. So good.